Hi there, this is AJ with Car Inspected, and today we're looking at this 2012 F-150. It's got 212,000 kilometers on it, white in color. It is a four-wheel drive and a 6.2 liter gas V8. Overall, it's in decent condition. It's a work truck, so there are some dings and dents here and there, some little chips here and there. The grill has a small crack in it right here. For the most part, though, I don't see any major damage. I don't see signs of major accident or anything of that nature. All looks pretty straight. Headlights look good. Taillights look good, as you'll see. So again, there's been some touch-ups here and there, but a couple of dings and dents. Some dings and dents here. A little touch-up along the bottom of these doors. You can see some drips here. Somebody probably scraped something and did a little touch-up at some point. A couple of dings and dents. And same as we go down here, nothing too bad, but there are some touch-ups. Again, I see no signs of major accident or anything of that. Just the typical dings and bumps that a work truck would have. We come around the back. This taillight does have a small crack in it. A little bit of moisture there. Tailgate has a couple of dings and dents in it. Bumper does as well. It's a little pushed, little scraped here. No major rust going on. We got a couple of open spots here. Tailgate, a little bit of stuff. It is a bit of a pain to open, but it does open. I opened it before. I can't do it with one hand now, but needs some lube or some latch adjusting or something like that. Down this side, we look okay as well. No major issues. Some dings and dents and chips in this area along here. Again, some touch-ups along the this fender lip, if you will. Looks like it was touched up. You can see some drips and things like that, but I don't see any thick body work or anything like that. Again, I think it was mostly to kind of hide some scratches and things like that. No real issues going on. Windows are all Ford, except for this one. This is an aftermarket window, has been replaced, as well as the windshield has been replaced as well. They are in good shape though, with no real issues. All look pretty decent, so we have no problems there. As far as wheels, tires, and brakes go, they all look pretty decent. We have 2020 Winter Force Firestones on the front. There's about 15-30 seconds of tread, so they're pretty new. Not much wear or anything like that. Front brakes, rotors, and pads are new, so we have no issues there. You can see in there, you'll see in the photos. So no issues there. I do believe the truck has gone through a safety already. Suspension looks decent, no issues. I don't see any signs, again, of accident or straightening or major rust or anything like that. It's got a couple of new sway bar links under here, and I don't see major leaks. Everything looks okay. A little bit of moisture at that front differential, but I would just call that some seepage, just kind of normal for the age and mileage. The steering stabilizer does look like it's leaking a little bit. You can see it's a little wet there. That little thing looks like a shock is the steering stabilizer, so that might need to be replaced. Other than that, all this stuff looks good with no signs of real issue. Looks like a ball joint in the bottom here is new. So a couple things have been gone over for safety wise. Again, tires, same as the other side, Winter Force 2020s, about 30 seconds of tread, so pretty new with no issues. Brakes are new as well. On this side, everything looks pretty decent. We do have no real issues under here. Not much rust or anything like that. A lot of dirt, kind of mud, but no rust. Exhaust looks decent. A little bit of rust here and there. I don't see any major holes. This one looks like a patched hole there, so that was repaired in a way. Other than that, transfer case, transmission, I don't see any major leaks, any wetness whatsoever really. Oh, it's pretty decent. And as we go down here, same story, no real issues. Again, exhaust is as to be expected for the age. I don't see any major holes or anything like that. All looks pretty good. Looks like fairly new shocks under here as well. Now here we are to the rear wheels and tires. Same story. We got 2020 Winter Forces on here with about 30 seconds of tread with no issues. New brakes in the back as well, so they all look pretty good. Some big floor mats on here. All looks pretty decent. There is no spare in the truck, on the truck. Big hole there, so that is not there. Do have a trailer hitch as well, by the way. And again, you can see a new shock going right there. All looks pretty decent. And this final tire is the same as all the rest, 2020. Pretty much brand new with no real issues. And brakes are new as well. So undercarriage all looks pretty good with no complaints. Interior is typical work truck interior, vinyl, but it all does look pretty good. We got manual windows, all seem to work as they should, with no issues. Plastic's not broken, no rust in the floors. Do have a little bit of rips on the seat there, just from probably opening and closing. And you'll see photos that the seats do work as they should, open and close, no real issues. Rear seat looks in good condition other than that rip there. And so does the headliner with no real issues. All looks pretty decent. No problems at all. We go to, while we're here, we'll do the driver's side. Usually I like the driver's side last, but we're here. A couple of rubs and marks in this door, but again, no rust or anything like that. Door panels could use a little cleaning, but no major problems. All look pretty decent. Seats, a couple of little tiny just wear marks. Typical wear and tear for the age. And the seat bolster, as you can see. But other than that, no real holes or any issues. A bit of wear on the steering wheel as well. Typical, again, of the age. All the plastic, all the rubber floors look good. No real issues. We do have a couple of holes in the dash where something was mounted. And we see basic radio. It's got the sync option. No, I don't see the phone. Oh, yes, it is. Yes, it does have the phone. All that stuff. So that all looks pretty decent. And up here looks good as well. All this stuff seems to work as it should with no issues. We got a center console here, and that looks good. I'm gonna put this key over here. Oh, it looks pretty decent with no issues. We'll put this up. Show you that there's no rips or tears in here either. All looks pretty decent. Headliner, again, looks good throughout. We're gonna pop the hood over here. And we'll go over to the passenger side, and then we'll look under the hood real quick. Okay, so here we are on the passenger side. Door panels look good. Same as the other side with no issues. Windows all work as they should. And the rear seats on this side look just as good as the driver's side with no issues whatsoever. All looks pretty decent. No problems. Here are the passenger front. Door panel looks pretty decent. Again, with no major issues. Floor mats look good. Passenger seat looks pretty decent. A couple of screws here, maybe for I don't know what. But all this looks pretty good. Dash panel, dashboard looks good. It's got the manual and a wheel lock in there. And the dash top, all the plastic looks good. No major issues. So all that looks, cup holder is here as well. That looks good. No problems. We take a look under the hood and did analyze the fluids, things like that. And again, I see no real issues. Here we are, up inside this big boy. So engine looks pretty good. I don't see leaks from valve covers or water necks. Typical, these Fords have a water neck issue. I don't see any leaks there. Looks like a new belt. Oil tests well. Trans fluid looks clean with no real issues there. There is a bit of frothing under this cap and signs that maybe it wasn't oil changed very often through its life. But it looks like there's fairly fresh oil in there now. And it tested well with the green light, so we don't have a major issue, just a little bit of sign of slight lack of maintenance from the previous owner, possibly. Other than that, well, there's a bunch of plastic there, that's fine. And on this side as well, again, we have no issues. Everything looks dry, no real problems. Don't have any real complaints here. And there was a short video of it starting up that will be attached. It does seem to run quiet and smooth with no issues. We did a coolant test and we're at -43, so we look good there. And we also did our brake fluid, which is at 2%, so that's fine for now with no real issues. And like I said, I did the oil analysis. We got a green light on that. Battery was a little weak, typical sitting at a dealership, but once started up, it does charge at about 14.5, so we got no real issues there. Also did OBD diagnostics. We do have a light on right now. It seems to be an issue with a restraint system sensor, possibly the seatbelt restraint. So other than that, we got no, we did have a couple of, we had another one that I can't think of what it was right now, but you'll see that on the report. And for the most part, there you have it. We're going to try and take a test drive now and make sure it drives all right and we have no real problems. As usual, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.